I just rolled out of bed and I'm getting down, ready to meet my people. The elevator took about 6 centuries to arrive, so I'm feeling pretty spry. I think I spent half the convention in this elevator. Alright, I am here with Gene, who is the organizer of the token track here at DragonCon. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what's going on with the token track?
This year we've done a lot of things with fan fiction. We're also doing some stuff with meet and greets, getting to meet online friends, people that you've only talked to on the computer.
Wow, that sounds frightening to me.
Oh, it was actually a lot of fun. We had quite a few in the session, and it was great.
Well, I have a MySpace page, so, you know, I suppose I should have showed up, you know. It's myspace.com/Jack the Genius.
Okay.
Well, usually I just sort of stand around and look pleasant. Sooner or later someone comes up and says, "Hey, a picture of you." And then sometimes I have the rather nice time of putting my arm around someone and getting my picture taken with them. And especially love it when small children are involved.
Do you have any idea how many times your photo was taken?
I have a fairly accurate count, actually.
How is that possible, David?
Well, hanging from my apparatus that I have around my neck here is a little counter.
What was your total for Friday?
The total for Friday, as accurately as we know, was 611.
So why don't you tell us, how did you all get in touch with the Dork of the Rings?
I think I got an email from Tim asking about
Never heard of him.
And it was something that it sounded very interesting. I'd heard about it in the past.
For all these artists and actors and producers and such working so hard, you must pay them very well.
It's amazing how much you can buy at the dollar store. Especially when feeding them. And what was it? What was the handshake agreement we had with you?
Chocolate donuts, I believe.
You would work for chocolate donuts?
You gave him chocolate donuts? You bastard.
Shut up and eat your snails. Well, we just had our first session with the token track, you know, and we're talking about the Dork of the Rings, you know, because we're screening it here tonight, 1 a.m., so we're trying to get everyone in the mood. I've seen clips from the film. We had a great audience, you know. They complimented me on my figure, my wisdom, my general good humor and genius.
That's crazy! It's like Mardi Gras on the East Coast. And I'm wired on Cafe Grande Americano.
We're here at the Walk of Fame. What it means is, along these aisles, as you can look, there's different stars, names, people signing autographs. I'm standing here with the director of some, I don't know, what were they called again?
A little radio plays I did that we actually turned into films.
Right, Star Wars or something, was it a pornographic film?
Just the amount of money I made.
Oh, right. Well, you've made Star Wars. I've got the Dork of the Rings. I was thinking these are two highly profitable franchises, right? I bet that we could quadruple our earnings if we work together and co-direct Dork Wars.
Will we be bigger than Harry Potter?
Together, you and me, George, we'll be bigger than anything.
The cast doing his next film.
That's right. I told him we should combine our franchises. He did Star Wars, I did Dork of the Rings, Dork Wars. So what do you think? No, I don't think so.
I'll beat you now.
He keeps bugging me for his check. How's it going, Mr. Short?
You didn't pay me enough.
Well, you know, I've been sending donuts over there, but apparently they haven't been making it out of my office, I guess, as it was. So, but I'll get that check right out to you. Guaranteed. I'm standing here with the creators of What the hell is it called?
Red versus Blue.
Red versus Blue. I thought the Civil War was over.
Matt?
Well, why don't you tell us, what is it that you, what the hell do you do?
We do a weekly series, a comedy series that we make by filming the video game Halo.
Right.
And then we add dialogue and special effects and stuff to it, and it becomes, I don't know, a tiny piece of entertainment in a big, big world.
I see. So you take a video game that already exists, it's already there, all the work's done, and then you just like you code over it?
Yes, exactly.
How does the tie-in merchandising go? I mean, obviously people want to see the videos and that, but these you actually have to work at. You know, like it takes a while to come up with blog.
Well, as far as how do we come up with the ideas, we have a think tank at MIT.
Wow.
Those guys
How many
work,
fish do you have?
7 fish.
7 fish. Hello, I want to introduce myself. I'm Jack Peterson, the director of the epic film The DORK of the Rings screening here. I'm a huge fan of the work you do. I was wondering if we could grab you guys just for a moment to do a quick interview.
What is the interview for?
With DorkOfTheRings.com, we go to different conventions, we interview different celebrities we encounter.
What is Dork of the Rings?
It's a feature-length film.
So you want me to promote your film?
No, not at all. No, I don't.
Yes.
I want to promote Venture Brothers.
On Dork of the Rings.
Absolutely.
You just take pity on me and not? Doesn't this count? This guy's clearly with you.
He is clearly with me.
So this counts.
I'll pay him in donuts, though.
You should. You should pay him with love and hugs.
Well,
get in there.
That's off the
Get in there and hug him. Get in. Get in. Come here. I love you.
Let's give you some love.
Give you some love. Holding that camera all day.
Well, things have been going pretty well here at the festival. I've been able to accomplish one of my major goals, was meeting the creators of Venture Brothers, who saw these DVDs, and for my friend, Mr. eBay. So I think they'll get a kick out of it, and hopefully I can make some money. It was a bit of a prickly interview. I mean, he had some kind of crazy idea that I was all about self-promoting and marketing, and that I wanted the Venture Brothers, to promote my movie. And I mean, what were they thinking? Of course I want them to promote my movie. Why would I be talking to them? I hadn't heard of them until I got here.
Just go to hd.net and you'll see on the website, it'll say a list of the shows, and it's premiered on Deadline, which is not a meat type of show. And it airs Tuesdays at 8, so it probably won't be on this week, it'll be on the following week.
Okay, cool. I'm Jack Peterson, with the director of DORK of the Rings. Have you seen my film yet?
No, but I've seen you walking around filming shit.
You know, I was speaking with George Lucas earlier.
Really?
That we're thinking of getting together and making Dork Wars. Combining the two largest franchises, we can make a buttload of cash. What do you think of that idea?
I think that's fucking awesome. Honestly.
Have you ever heard of the DORK of the Rings before?
I have not.
You haven't? Well, here you go. Here's our card, our website.
Yes.
I want to ask you, what is your area of interest? You're at the con, so you've got a variety of people who like different things. What is your area of fetishism or whatever?
Horror and art.
Horror and art. Well, you would love my drawings, because when I draw them, they're horrible. Have you been checking out any of the film tracks? There's a lot of horror films and things in there,
Love Meet the Feebles.
Meet the Feebles.
Love Meet the Feebles.
I said Meet the Weebles, actually.
Jack Feebles. No, it's Meet the Feebles.
Well, I'm Jack Peterson, director of DORK of the Rings. Epic trilogy. Never trust a man in a kilt. You never hardly ever get to see him, but this is Michael Kouroubetes, my grip camera boy, and apparently some kind of producer or actor in the film or something. But anyway, so how have things been going here at old DragonCon?
I've been dragging me, calling all over the place, there, chap.
Indeed.
Yes, quite, I'd say it's been a working work. That's it. Not even the word vacation doesn't even come into play, just work.
So what kind of, there's been an arrangement with Luke Ski to sell some of our DVDs, just generally, how's that been going?
He knocked me out and grabbed everything we had left.
Well, that's wonderful. So he's been selling a few there. That's that's the main thing. He's been keeping his 1 penny, right?
That's right.
Fantastic.
I think the part I enjoy enjoyed the most was with Saruman or Gandalf at the Chinese restaurant.
Oh, right. So you like the sweet and sourman?
Yes, I love the sweet and sourman.
That's quite my favorite meal as well.
Sweet and sourman.
I saw your improv. I thought you did a great job improving.
You thought that was good?
You did a great job as the
I was
Dalai
sucking for a
Lama.
mushroom looking
It was
lama.
very convincing.
I wasn't Dalai Lama.
Dolly Parton.
I wasn't Dolly Parton either.
Hello, Dolly?
No. I was an elf.
Dolly Madison.
Dolly Madison's cake.
Oh, no. So what's going on here?
I really don't know. You see, I am terribly confused by all of this. I think there's a striptease going on over there. I believe there's going to be some sort of a movie being shown a little bit by some fly-by-night organization from Indiana. I don't know. I have nothing else to do. I'm going to go in and watch it.
I just went and hung out with the filmmakers from Faceless and Telltale Art. For better or for worse, I announced to the entire film crew that I would work for free. So I'll be waiting to see what kind of propositions I get as a result of that. Dork of the Rings. During the Dork of the Rings, I'm going to go get a milkshake, and I'm hoping to take as much of the crew with me as possible. I'm waiting outside the screening track at the Learning Center here at the lovely Hyatt Hotel at DragonCon. And I'm very excited because the track, which includes the Dork of the Rings, is about to begin any second now. Now, as you can see, there's an amazing line of people waiting. And they are just clamoring to get in. I've actually had to change my pants twice because rabid fans have torn them apart.
My name is Michael Kouroubetes. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Woo!
Good to see you. Good to see you. By the way, this is Tim Richardson. Hi, Tim.
Hi, the director of Dork of the Rings.
At that moment, Prince Mistletoe recalled the wisdom of his father.
Here, boy, pull my finger!
And so what has been the response so far to the Dork of the Rings here at DragonCon?
Unfortunately, I didn't get to attend the first panel. I got called away, so unfortunately I don't know.
What did you think of my epic film, The Dork of the Rings?
It was beyond the scope of cinema. It was so huge. I had to see it in 2 theaters. It was that big.
I had to sit in 2 seats. How did your showings go with your projects?
They went really well. Really good. They went good. Yeah. They were actually, the second time we showed something, there were a lot of people in here. It was kind of scary. Yeah. They all liked it a lot, so that's cool. Yeah.
Well, it's a great thing when they show something, it's showing something for us, because since they did the Dork of the Rings fan film, you know, you just can't escape. How many times have either of you, well, both of you together, been mistaken for me?
Oh, would you please? 13 times. Yes.
They say, Jack Peterson, great to meet you.
Yes, we look just like you.
Did you sign, be honest, did you sign some autographs with, like, my name?
I would never do that.
I wouldn't be mad. Because
Well, Randolph, is that you driving the golf cart in your movie, or did they bring us?
I did virtually all of my stunts. I had one stunt double during a long shot that I would rather not talk about, but yes, I do all my own stunts.
we tried a few sequences with Frodo Buggins being run over by the cart. It was the first day of shooting, and you know, Bryce started to complain about his legs or something after like the 17th take. Speaking of, you know, with Star Wars, you know, I was speaking to George Lucas here. And I ran this idea past Darth Vader, you know, David Prowse, and he said no, terrible idea. But I was saying we should combine forces, you know, Dork of the Rings with Star Wars, and do Dork Wars.
Yeah!
I smell a Jawa.
It was me. Sorry.
I am speaking with Kieran Shaw from some films, Lord of the Rings, you know, Chronicles of Narnia, something like that.
Yep. Great talk.
Dr. Stone, Edson,
Okay,
you name it, I've been in every one. In every movie that's been going.
Now you look kind of familiar. You know, I think did I pass you on the way to the vending machine or something during the DORK auditions?
Yes, you did. And you were really rude to me. And you went, give me your cent. I want you to stand my scene. And I went, I haven't.
Well, tell us about, you know, I've been talking to you a few times about our upcoming movie about boy wizards, and you know, I want to make up to you, you know, the role that we passed you over for Frodo's, you know, stunt double because you were, you know, too tall, just doesn't work.
I can understand that. Yeah.
I'm a cat, you know, I have a mind for these things. So, would you be interested in, you know, say being in another film to make up for it, like something with a boy wizard, some a stupid magic school, something along those lines?
Can you give me time to think about that?
Sure.
No.
Well, I'm very thankful you did our introduction to the movie.
You. I enjoyed that.
Tell us, what did you do to prepare for your greatest acting role of a lifetime during the introduction to the Dork of the Rings?
It took me weeks and weeks to figure out what I was going to do, and finally it went nothing. Just pick it, and it can happen. And I did that.
Thank you for joining us here. Thanks for
much.
taking a moment of your time and being with us here at DragonCon. It's been a pleasure. And
It's been my pleasure to be here.
It was also wonderful being able to do a panel discussion with you.
Thank you.
And
that was really funny. And it was good to have him, Jack Peterson.
So
On the panel.
My office still stands. My bathtub, fully outfitted. It's got a wet bar.
I'm going to take you up on that now. Thinking about it, yes.
Great.
Yeah.
You and me will take it back to New Zealand,
Yeah.
take it by storm.
Okay.
Well,
That'll
thank
be
you.
brilliant.
We'll let you go. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
This is Jack Peterson at DragonCon saying, good day.
One franchise to rule them all. One sales pitch to blind them. One stop shopping at the mall. And bankruptcy will grind them.